Hey team, welcome to our No Equipment Day 3 of the JAX program. So for today's workout, obviously you're not gonna need any equipment, just need your body and checking in with yourself and the mood to move, okay? So let's get started with our warm-up. We're gonna do our warm-up from standing. So join me in a standing position and you're gonna reach your arms overhead to start and do just a nice big stretch like you're waking up in the morning. Good. Bringing the arms down to the side. And let's do one more overhead reach. This time, you're gonna bring your right hand and grab onto your left wrist and then pull your left arm over to the right side. Feeling a stretch in the left side of your body. Coming back to center, switching the arms, so left hand grabs the right wrist now. Pulling it to the left side and feeling a stretch in the right side of your body. Good, coming back to center. You're gonna bring your feet nice and wide, and now you're gonna reach down towards the floor. So bring your hands to the floor or close to. Let's just take a second to relax our upper body fully. Let your head and neck and arms hang heavy towards the floor. Relaxing your back and lower back. Good. We're walking our right hands towards the right foot or ankle or shin. Reaching down and feeling the stretch up the back of our right leg. Relaxing our kneecap on the right side. And then walking our hands to the left side, grabbing onto your ankle, shin, or foot, feeling that nice stretch up the back of the leg, relaxing the kneecap again. If it's tight or if you're holding it up tall, just let it go down. And then bring your hands back to center. From here, you're gonna move your feet a little bit inward, let's say 6 inches. Still a wide stance, but not quite as wide as before. And then we're gonna bring our bum down to a deep squat. From here, adjust your feet as you need to get a little more comfortable. Your hands can be placed on the ground for support, and you're just gonna wiggle from side to side. Feeling your hips open up and the muscles surrounding it open up as you do that. So that might look a little bit different for every person, and that's okay. It's more about how it feels than how it looks. Good, and then last part, we're gonna be bringing one arm up towards the ceiling, holding it there for a few seconds, bring it back down and then switch to the other side. Your hips can shift while you do this. That is totally okay. We are bringing some mobility and range of motion into our spine, into our shoulders, into our chest and back. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, coming back up to standing. So for our warm-up today, activation-wise, we're gonna be doing squats and lat walks. So coming to one side of your space, let's get in squat-ready position. So feet a little bit wider than your hips. 3 squats, so 1, 2, 3 on your third one, staying in that half squat position, taking a big step with one leg and bringing it in with the other. So you're doing walking laterally, 3 steps, coming back, 3 squats, okay? If you haven't joined me yet, get on up and join me. Let's do our 3 squats. 1, 2, third one, staying in that half squat position, taking big steps to the side. Good, and let's do 3 more. Again, lateral walking. Keeping our feet right under our knees. Good, stand up, squeeze your butt for 3, 2, 1. Good for your hip flexors. Okay, now we're gonna get into a plank position for this part of the warm-up for shoulder taps. Option here to do it from the floor, from the counter, or from the wall, okay? I'm gonna show you from the floor, but you can replicate this on any surface based on your needs, okay? So, full plank position looks like this. Feet are wide. Hands are a few inches apart. You're gonna lift one hand up, tap the opposite shoulder, bring it back down. Try to resist any movement or tipping in your hips. Option, of course, to do it from your knees. Bring your glutes forward, squeeze your bum. Same thing, tapping. Okay, so let's do 12 together in whatever position you're feeling best in, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And relax. So really waist up the core and your shoulders at the same time. Okay, that's our warm-up for today. So our first circuit is gonna be 3 exercises. We got lat lunges, we got a wall sit, and we have hollow hold or dead bug hold. Okay, so for the first one, lateral lunges, 2 options or 2 modifications. First one, you're gonna start on one side of your space. You're moving laterally, so you're taking a big step to one side. You're going to bend into the leg you just stepped with, press back up with explosive strength. So again, stepping to the side, sitting back into your hip, pressing back up, okay? An option that's a little bit easier than that if you're not so used to lateral movement like that. Start with your feet nice and wide, choosing one side to start with, so same thing. Bending into that knee, pressing out. So not as explosive strength, you're working a little bit more on the foundations of that movement, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, we got wall sit. You're finding a beautiful spot on your wall. Back goes against the wall. You're gonna lower your bum till you're 90 degrees, so feet might need to be adjusted a little bit. And we're gonna hold it here for 30 seconds, the best we can. If you don't have a wall available to you, come into the middle of your space, squat down, hold the squat. Okay, and third one, coming to the floor, is a dead bug hold or a hollow body hold. So dead bug hold, a little bit easier modification. So knees over your hips, hands over your shoulders, lower back pressed, core is fired up, okay? Something in the middle would look like this. Full hollow hold, head comes up, feet go extended, arms extended, lower back pressed. Okay, that one we're doing for 20 seconds. Okay, shall we do this? Let's get started. Come into standing, first up, lateral lunges, 20 seconds per side, okay? So finding one side or standing in the middle. We're starting it up in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So taking our big step, bend, and extend. So trying to go as low as you can and keeping this knee over that foot. We are halfway through. Explosive strength. Good. 3, 2, 1. And we switch and we do the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Same thing on the other side. Now if your feet are wide, you're doing the same thing, trying to get as low as you can and pushing the floor away from you. Standing back up every single time with strength. And thinking about sitting into your bum rather than bending with your knee. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Right into our wall sits. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're in our 90 degree seated position. Pressing yourself and your back against the wall. Legs are strong. We're doing this. Distract yourself with some dance moves. Distract yourself with some fun arm movements. Whatever you gotta do, or you're just like gripping and holding on like I'm doing. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and push yourself back out. Great job. Now we got our core, so hollow holds or dead bug holds, coming down to the floor. Ready position, lying back, arms and legs up, starting it up in 3, 2, 1. So remember, dead bug is option 1, lower back is pressed. Option 2, a little bit of an in-betweener. Option 3, head comes up, arms and legs extend. We're halfway. Making sure your lower back stays pressed and your core stays fired up, please. 3, 2, 1, and done. 30 seconds rest, grab some water, and we'll be back. All right, team, back to standing, getting ready for our lat lunges, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's take a big step to one side, explosively step away. Trying to get as much depth as you can every single time. All the way down, sitting into that hip. Good. And it's okay if your torso bends forward quite a bit. Nothing wrong with that. Good, almost there. 3, 2, 1, switching to the opposite side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2, you got it. Going at a pace that works for your body. Right now, right here, not tomorrow, not 2 weeks from now. You're pushing yourself but respecting your limits. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Into our wall sits. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Envisioning our strong selves out on the trail, out on the bike, out in the canoe on a really fun canoe trip. Reminding yourself why you're putting in the effort, why you're showing up, why you want to feel good. Maybe you're going to be chasing around your dog this summer at the dog park and who knows where else. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Coming out and onto the floor for dead bugs and hollow holds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Holding in that position. Lower back is pressed. That is the most important part of this whole thing. So if you do nothing else, press your lower back and make sure your core is fired up. If you don't feel it, lift your head off the ground, extend your arms and legs. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in. Rest, relax. We got one more circuit or one more round to do. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, team, final round of circuit number 1. Let's come to standing. Let's get ready for our lateral lunges. Starting it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So stepping wide, sending it back up. If you want to add a little extra to it, tap one foot in and then go back up. Yeah, giving you a little bit more challenge for this one if you're feeling it. But of course, sticking with the classic is great too. 3, 2, 1, switching to the other side. Here we go. 20 seconds on the clock for side number 2. Coming all the way down and exploding back up every single time. Good work, keep going. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done, amazing. Into our wall sits, no time to lose. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds on the clock. Finding your strong position, maybe a little like meditation moment, checking in with your body, taking care of yourself right now. Pressing your back into the wall, strong legs. 7 seconds to go. You can always pause the video and do it longer though, that's up to you. And done for wall sits, coming down to the floor for our dead bugs or hollow holds. Getting into ready position. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Arms and legs up. Lower back pressed, head up if you want a little more challenge. And extend those arms and legs if you want even more of a challenge. All the while keeping your lower back pressed. We got 7 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms and legs in. That is circuit 1 done. And let's see what's up for circuit number 2. All right, so circuit number 2, we have push-up negatives, super persons, plank tap. So lots of plank holding positions, okay? So push-up negatives, you can do, again, from the floor, from your floor and your knees, from the counter, from the wall, okay? The point of a push-up negative is to slow down the eccentric movement, so going down in gravity, so that you're building muscle through time under tension. That's gonna make your push-up stronger, that's gonna make your bench press stronger, that's gonna make you feel way stronger, way quicker, okay? So what that looks like in full push-up position, hand under shoulders, shoulders down, bum squeezed, core on fire, lowering yourself to the ground for 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, coming to the floor and pushing yourself back up whatever way you need to, okay? So that might be a push-up, but it also might be coming onto your knees. Same thing with something on the wall, okay? Lowering yourself slow, and then you step forward, stand up, bring your feet back again, okay? And then you can do the same thing on the counter. Exercise number 2, super persons. We've got 2 options here. Arms and legs are extended. Option 1, you're lifting both arms and legs off the ground using your core, your back, and your glute muscles, okay? A little bit more challenging. Option 2, you keep one arm, one leg on the ground. The opposites, you lift the opposites. So you can use the arms and legs on the ground to kind of push against the floor and help you build the muscles to bring your arms and legs up, okay? Third and final exercise of the circuit is plank taps. So you do this with your feet. You're gonna be either in full plank position, tap, tap one foot to the side at a time, or from your knees, tap, replace the knee. Make sure, again, your hips are forward so your core is fired up. Whew. All right, team, we got this. So we got push-up negatives to start. Getting into ready position, we got 30 seconds on the clock to do as many as you can or your body allows. So in 3, 2, 1, here we go, 30 seconds. So remember, 3 to 5 seconds, lowering down, controlling that push-up or push-up negative, and then bring yourself back up to the starting position. So for this one, it's not as important how many push-ups you do as the quality and the time that it takes you. You want it to take as long as possible to get down to the floor. Okay, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Okay, into our super persons. So lying onto the floor. If you're already lying down, that's perfect. Arms and legs extended in 3, 2, 1. We got 30 seconds. So you're lifting arms and legs up, lowering down slowly. Super important to be squeezing and utilizing your glutes here. So every time you lift, squeeze that booty. And it's not about how high you lift your arms and legs, but about the quality of the lift. So the form is fantastic, keeping your shoulders down, keeping your back and core supported, keeping your glutes fired up. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Getting ready for our plank taps. 20 seconds of plank taps in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Tapping one side at a time. Strong plank position. So glutes are down, hips are down, shoulders away from your ears. Good, 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take a breather, 30 seconds off, and we'll be back. All right, team, it's time to do round 2. So coming down to the floor for our push-up negatives. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lowering yourself to the floor, nice and slow. And then bring yourself back up. Or lowering yourself to the counter, to the wall, whatever form of push-up negative you're doing. You're taking your time. You're finding your strength as much as possible. Good. Almost there. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stay on the floor. We got our super persons coming up. Let's get in ready position. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. So remember, you can do 2 arms, 2 legs at the same time, or opt opposite arm, opposite leg, working on building the strength in your posterior chain, which is your back, your glutes, your deep core. Good, keep going. We got 7 seconds to go. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And getting ready into our plank feet tap position for 20 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tapping 1 foot at a time. Good, you got this. Finding your pace, finding your form, finding that sweet spot for you. Option to come down onto your knees. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and pause there. 30-second rest, and we'll be back. All right, team, final circuit of number 2. Let's go. Push-up negatives in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Finding our super strong eccentric push-ups, so lowering yourself 45 degrees, elbows out, shoulders are down, glutes are squeezed, core is braced the whole time. You got this. We're building strength so that you can push yourself up that much easier in the future. You got this. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Into our super persons. Arms in front of us. Legs ready in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Here we go. Every single time, lifting with intention. And using our glutes. Please, 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 if you do anything, use those glutes, my friends. Good work, keep going, finding your pace, finding your strength. And if you want to switch it up to 1 arm, 1 leg, please do so. Always keep listening to your body. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Into feet taps. Ready position, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, tap it out. 20 seconds on the clock. Finding your pace, finding your strength. Keep breathing, keep doing it. You're doing so well. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. That is our circuit 2, done and dusted. Fantastic work. Grab some water, and I'm gonna show you what's up for circuit number 3. So, This circuit is all lower body work from a tabletop position. So arms on the floor like so, knees bent, supporting us on the ground. This can be tough on your wrists for sure. So I want to show an option where you might be in front of your couch, in front of your coffee table, beside your bed. You can place your arms ahead of your body or over your head in this position, supporting yourself obviously with the table underneath and doing all those same movements, okay? If your wrists get sore, try that, or try stacking them so that your fist is on the ground and your wrist is in a straight position rather than a flexed. Okay, now that we've got that covered, the 3 exercises are going to be hydrants, glute lifts, donkeys. So let me show you what those look like. So hydrants are like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. So you've got your knee bent, you're gonna lift it off the ground to hip height, like a dog peeing, and then bring it back down. Lift up. The higher you get it, you want control through your glute medius. But that might not look like yours. You might get it to here. That's totally fine too, okay? Glute lifts, you're extending your leg to the edge of your mat, so 45 degrees or a little bit less away from your body, and you're gonna lift your leg using your glute, okay? So your hip is coming up, your glutes are extending, your heel is pointing towards the sky, all right? Third one, donkey kicks. You're going to kick the ceiling with the sole of your foot over and over until your leg feels like it's about to fall off. So each of those movements we're gonna do on one side, so one leg, and then the other side. So 20 seconds per movement, which is a full 60 seconds of work per leg for 3 times through. All right, it's gonna be spicy. If you need to pace down or take a break, feel free to do so, but it's gonna feel good and you're gonna feel strong in your legs for doing it, all right? So let's get into ready position, finding that place for yourself while we get ready to start our hydrants. So starting it up in 3, 2, 1, knee bent, lifting to hip level. Try not to rotate your hips too much to one side, right? Keeping your hips down and just lifting through the leg and through your glute muscle. Good, 5 more seconds here and then glute lifts in 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg and start lifting, heel to the sky. Good. Again, trying to keep equal body weight on your hands and your knee that are touching the floor. We got 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, bend the leg, donkey kick. Now you can bring your knee almost all the way down to the floor, or you can keep it high and do more of a pump. That's up to you. You get to choose. Depends how tired your leg is. If you want to challenge yourself, do the pump. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's give those arms a rest. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side in just a few seconds, okay? And we got 3 times through for this. All right, let's get in ready position.
Answer is 9.
Oops. Let's get in the ready position for our other side in 3, 2, 1. We got hydrants, 20 seconds on the clock. Remember, keeping our hips facing the floor as best we can. Good. And switching to our glute lifts. Here we go, 20 seconds. Good job. Heel to the sky. Utilize those glute muscles. You got it. Halfway. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into donkey kicks. 20 seconds on the clock. If you want to do a little bit more of a challenge, pump option if you want to keep going, but not so spicy, full range of motion. Here we go, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 30-second break, and we'll be back for round 2. All right, team, we got round 2 of 3 starting up. So join me in your tabletop position. Again, option to place those arms on your couch, on a table, instead if your wrists are sore. So let's go. Ready position for our hydrants, starting in 3, 2, 1. Right side to start. 20 seconds on the clock for hydrants. Trying to increase your range of motion. Go as tall as you can with this leg, with your knee. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Into leg lifts. Good job. Keeping the leg as straight as possible, heel pointing to the sky. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into donkey kicks. 20 seconds, you got it. Finding the pace for yourself. Option to do the pump. We got 8 seconds left. You want to spice it up. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Other side. We're going to start this up in 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hydrants on the left, or whichever side you didn't just do. Finding that full rotation. Oh, the glute medius. If you have a lot of hip pain, these 3 movements are really good for strengthening glutes and your glute medius. It's gonna help reduce that. Good. 3, 2, 1. Into glute lefts. Straight leg, lifting through your glute maximus now. Heel extended. Good. We got about 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Donkey kicks. Last exercise of number 2. You're doing so well. If you need to take a break, feel free. Otherwise, try to keep getting that sole to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right. Take a 30-second rest, grab some water, and we'll be back for our 3rd and final round. All right, team, 3rd and final round. Let's get ready to do this. Ready position in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hydrants to begin. You know the drill. Getting your knee all the way up there, keeping the hips square to the ground as much as possible. Can you even slow it down a little bit, holding at the top for just a second or 2? Good. 3, 2, 1. Glute lifts. Here we go. Finding that strength all the way through the glute, keeping your core braced in one position. You got it. 7 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into your donkey kicks. Kick that ceiling every time. Try not to let your ribs or back extend out. Really isolate that leg. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest before we do the other side. We're almost there. Last push. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hydrants. Last side. Can we do this to the best of our ability? Whatever you've got left in the tank. Just imagine yourself this summer getting outside for a hike or for a run, or riding your bike, and how good it's gonna feel when your legs feel strong. Into our glute lifts. Here we go. 20 seconds. 1 out of 3 done. On to number 2. You got this. Keep breathing. Keep focusing. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Into donkey kicks. You got this. Coming down to your forearms if you need to. Sometimes that's easier. I need that today. Kick in the ceiling. 8 seconds to go. Can you do a pump? Can you end it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curling up into a fetal position, a child's pose. Sitting down, whatever you need to do right now to take care of yourself, take care of your body. You did so well. And we're gonna have a cool down to take care of our bodies before we head out for the day. Okay? So coming into a seated position for our cool down and stretch today, we're going to extend our legs in front of us. And we're gonna stretch our glutes to start because we just freaking slayed our glutes. And there's 2 options here. So first option is a seated figure 4. You're gonna bend one leg. You're gonna bring your leg up, ankle to knee, and you're gonna press your chest into your legs and feel the stretch on the leg that is bent on top of the other one, okay? In the glute of that leg. Option 2, you're gonna cross one foot over the opposite leg. You're gonna either hold onto your knee or place your elbow on the opposite side of your knee and twist. By twisting, you're gonna feel a nice juicy stretch in your glute. Turning yourself away from this leg as much as possible. Use the ground to anchor yourself and hold here. Good. 3, 2, 1. Unravel yourself, whether you're figure 4ing or doing this option. We're gonna do the same thing, opposite side. So for this movement, I'm turning to the other side now and have the other leg bent and over top. Fantastic. Unravel your body. Coming into a seated position, you're gonna bring the soles of your feet together. First thing we're gonna do is sit as tall as possible, like a thread is pulling our spine and head up from our tailbone. And as you do this, you're gonna bring your knees either literally or energetically towards the ground. They might not move, they might move. Depends on your body, and that's cool. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then rounding your back. Bring your forehead or your nose towards your toes. Keeping your back rounded and bringing space between your shoulder blades. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Coming into either a cross-legged position, or you could extend one leg to the side if that's more comfortable. You're gonna place one hand on the floor, other arm is gonna come up and overhead. I'm gonna stretch our lats, especially after those push-up negatives and some super persons. Fantastic, coming to the other side, reaching up and overhead. Taking a couple breaths here, checking in with your body. How do you feel right now? How's your mood right now? Do you feel energized? Do you feel clear-headed? Do you feel spent? Do you feel overwhelmed? What's the feeling? Can you name it? Last, we're gonna stretch our neck, so chin to chest. Holding it here, trying to make a bit of a double chin for ourselves. Shoulders down. Good, relax that double chin. Rotate your head to one side, ear to shoulder, feeling the stretch on the side of your neck. And then rotating to the other side, ear to shoulder, feeling that stretch on the other side. Good, head back to center, head up. Let's give ourselves a nice tight squeeze, saying thank you to our body for doing everything that it did today. Thank you for showing up here, and I'll see you again soon.